Okay, here in phase one of our session today, we're starting to start off with a little warm-up juggling drills. We start off real simple, and these are, probably set up for some of our younger players. It's just to juggle the ball and catch it. Juggle the ball once and catch it. Juggle it 2 times and catch it. If you drop it, no problem. Just pick it back up again and start over, and just see how many you can string together. Try to alternate feet, left foot, right foot, and just see how many you can do. As a next progression, we give you a little juggle and bounce to work with. So trying to juggle the ball 1 time and let it bounce. Juggle the ball again, let it bounce. See how many of these we can go. Bouncing the ball takes the spin off the ball, so it does make it nice for younger players to kind of learn how to do the skill, and just juggle and bounce, keeping it going. Again, if it messes up, you just reach over, pick up the ball, and get yourself started again. We gave you a couple little challenges to work on. The one is a little dribble juggle, which is kind of a fun little challenge to do. It does work on the combination of juggling and your first touch, and it's just a little dribble off the bottom of your foot and then a juggle, and trying to alternate feet. So as you get more and more skillful, this is a nice little challenge to throw in just to kind of get yourself moving the ball in different ways. Second challenge is going to be like a little around the world, where we're going from thigh to thigh to foot to foot. So we go foot, foot, thigh, thigh, foot, foot, thigh, thigh. Trying to work your way around. Try to go left foot, left thigh, right foot, and just moving it back and forth. You can extend this and go off your shoulders. You can go off your head if you want to as well, but just using different surfaces, and ultimately not just keeping the ball off the ground, but putting the ball where you want that ball to go. It's part of your first touch. Okay, in this second phase, we are using a star drill. 5 cones set up in a star or an X. These cones are about 5 feet apart. You can be done with 1 player or 2 players. And all we're asking the players to do is just go to the cone and cut to the right. Now, I did ask them to try to go at the same time, so they get the sense that there's somebody coming at them and that motion coming in. But I told them initially you can just use whatever cut you want to use. Our first cut we're going to use is going to be an inside chop. We're going to use the inside of our left foot, deliberately kind of chopping the foot into the ground, deliberately wrapping the toe around the front of the ball. And I was encouraging the use of a getaway touch. So I'm chopping with the inside of my left foot, and then my getaway touch is going to be with the outside of my right foot. Next move is going to be just using the outside of my foot to make this cut with. And we did start talking to the players a little bit about having a distinct change of pace, coming in slower and getting out quicker. The change of pace and change of direction is where we relieve pressure. We are able to create space from defenders. We're able to get a little bit of room to play with. Second progression is going to be just a simple body fake. We're going to step hard left, try to create a little extra space, and then using the outside of our foot. Same ideas here. Coming in slower, getting out quicker. This feint or body fake creates even more space from a defender so that I can dribble, I can shoot, I can pass. So I've got a little more room to work with even again. Fourth move is going to be just a scissor turn. A scissor is a fake pass or a fake outside cut with my left foot and then come into the right side. This move is done moving. For younger players, they may want to consider just put the ball on the ground and practice the scissor move a few times before they do it. It is a move that's done on top of the ball, where a body fake, the ball would be rolling a little further in front of me, but this is going to be done right on top of it. And then the fifth move that can be used is going to be a step over. Step over looks like a fake pass to the left, and then I'm off to the right-hand side with the outside of my right foot. Can be used to freeze a defender, can be used to feint the switch of the point of attack. And really here you'll see we're talking to the players about turning their hip, turning their foot to really sell that pass. If you look at the players, they look like they're headed way to the left, and then ultimately they're moving off to the right-hand side. So a distinct turn of the hips, distinct turn of the right toe, and then off on the other side. Last progression, we're just going to let the players use whatever part of the foot they want to use. They can use an inside cut, outside cut, a chop, scissor, body fake, step over, whichever ones they want to use. I've encouraged them to kind of put a soccer picture in their minds and just kind of think about, picture something going on the field.